Hey guys, welcome back. Um, I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you very much, guys, for sharing this journey with me. And some of the messages that I have been receiving from you people, I want to thank you too. I'm very grateful for all the love and the support. One quick announcement is that I'm finally over 700 subscribers. So I am really grateful for that, and I want to say, as promised, I will be giving a free reading away. So this is the video to comment on. If you guys want a free reading from me, just leave a comment below, letting me know what reading you would like. And I will have a draw, and then I will announce the winner in my next video. And the other announcement that is a little bit personal is that just the past few days, I have been dealing with a medical condition. So I will be just retreating a little bit from, all readings and healings and other things. So I might not be as responsive to people, but I am at this time, I'm thinking I'll probably take about a week. Yeah, I think I'll take about a week off, just to recover a little bit and to attend to that. In the meantime, I will be trying to do readings and be here for people, but as I said, I might not be as responsive, so don't take it to heart, don't take it personally. I always try to, get back to people, even though it might take me a few days or so, and I always try to be there for people and answer questions and give guidance and listen to them and all of that. So I'll be still doing that, but it's not going to be as consistent as I was doing it, because I will need this time off to be able to deal with whatever I have to deal with that's come up now. So yeah, other than that, I hope everyone has been really, really well. All right. So life right now is throwing, a lot of tests and challenges and whatnot to us. And, I'm feeling like a lot of people right now are experiencing some difficult, tests that, like, you might be triggered by situations or by people at this time. Try to accept and release. It's something that we can't control. If something comes up, health wise, or something like in our workplace or in our families or whatever, just try to move past it. Try to keep your vision, keep your focus, and just remove that negativity, that energy. If it's something that's out of your control, the only thing that you control is how you respond to things, how you think about them. You can control your thoughts, your perspective on things. That's about it. Everything else will be figured out. So just trust in that and trust in the divine, for bringing these lessons to you, regardless of how tough they might seem right now. And trust me, honestly, I am someone who is very compassionate, and I really understand people's situations. It doesn't matter if it's different, or if some people have experienced situations that have been very, very brutal sometimes, very cruel. I can relate and resonate to a lot of things, because personally I have seen and been through a lot of things myself, even though like, people, I guess, don't realize it, because I always try to keep things lighthearted, and I try, as I said, to move past things, heal trauma, heal difficult times, and all of that. So it is possible, life goes on, and we just have to go with that flow. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, straight away, as I was saying that, so yeah, there are a lot of changes coming. There are a lot of cycles that are completed here, and as I said, difficult things that you guys might been experiencing right now, whether it's with your relationships, or whether it has been something relating to your health. Things are about to come to an end. We are in for some really big and powerful transformations right now, and we are in for some really sudden changes in our lives that we have to be ready for. So the Wheel of Fortune here, the wheel is turning, you know, for us. We are being guided towards a new direction in our lives. We are being guided, you know, towards a new path. And I am feeling that the same thing is happening with your people right now. So there is a lot of mirroring going back and forth. You know, if you have been having, as I said, challenges in your lives at this time, most likely your people are going through the same thing. So they're being triggered, you know, very badly. The universe is giving them one last chance to here is giving them one last chance to end these cycles in their lives that they know they have to end, because they have been repeating for too long. And if anything, it's making them sick. I am feeling that, you know, some people are getting sick, and some of them, they don't have anything pathological. It's all, you know, related to their souls. Like, they're not listening to their souls, the guidance that their soul is trying to provide them with. And therefore, you know, they're just they're causing their body to, you know, break down or to become ill. So yeah, this, what's telling me is, once again, I'm feeling, you know, people leaving, people, separations. You know, I'm feeling that your people might be leaving, you know, their current, I don't know, whether it's a marriage, long-term relationship, you know, whether they've been living with someone, if they've been living with friends or family, if they've been, you know, in a work that hasn't been supporting them as much, or it hasn't been good for them. I'm seeing all of that, you know, changing. Some people will be moving away, you know, they might travel somewhere for work, for like a new job, or they might just be moving altogether, like moving out of their current home, or, you know, wherever they're living. And I'm seeing that, you know, a lot of your people right now, they're thinking about wanting to really invest in their lives, is, yeah, what I'm feeling with this one here. With your connections, for some of you, I'm feeling that, you know, once again, you've been the giver in this connection. You've given a lot, you know, of your time. You've given a lot of yourselves, you know. You have given a lot of your feelings as well. And some of you have been giving financially to this person. You know, you have been there, you have been supporting them with finances, whatever they have been needing, you know, you have been the person, you know, the go-to person, basically. It's like you've been their personal bank. And I am seeing that, you know, that has to come to an end. As I said, this is something else, you know, that I'm picking up, and I'm feeling that some of you have been falling back into these cycles, you know, within these connections, like doing the same thing again and again. As soon as you make some progress in your life, and as soon as you make some progress in this connection, you place some boundaries, you know, something happens, there is a trigger, or, you know, this wheel of fortune just moves around and it brings something else, you know, another lesson, and you kind of fall into that trap, and you end up, you know, repeating that same cycle, the same old cycle, which doesn't really serve anyone. It doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve your person either, because they have to do their own work here, you know, they have to do their own healing. No one else can do it for them. And you have been so supportive that you have been delaying that for them, is what I'm sensing. And you have been giving so much to this person that, you know, they didn't feel the need to put any effort or to put in the work, because why would they do it? They have someone who's looking after them. They have someone who unconditionally loves them, who gives to them, protects them. Therefore, they took you for granted. You know, I'm sorry to say that, but some of your people have taken you for granted. And the universe is like, all right, you guys, I have to step in, and I have to push you to end these cycles and start something new, something different. Otherwise, you know, this is going to be never ending, and it's going to go on forever, basically, and you won't get to where you need to be with these connections and in your life as well. Therefore, you know, some of your people, some of you have made, you know, the conscious decision, and a difficult decision as well, to walk away from this person, to just withdraw for a while, and, you know, retreat and like shift your focus to something else. And therefore, they're coming to the realization that, you know, they're starting to learn that they are appreciating you, and that you've always been there for them. They're starting to see that, and they're starting to see that you've been one of the few people that has, you know, been by their sides through thick and thin. Yeah, I think that's the expression. And yeah, you have to, the universe is saying you have to focus on your own finances and stability right now. And I feel like, some of you are being thrown these tough lessons in your lives while this year is ending, so that, with the new year, this wheel of fortune can bring you some fortune, basically. Can bring in some really good opportunities, some new things, things that you have been needing, but you have been blocking sometimes without even realizing that we do it. And yeah, I do it as well. I do it myself. So as I always say, I preach a few things, I receive the guidance, but it doesn't mean that I always follow that myself. So some of these messages are for me as well to listen to. But yeah, the universe is saying that you have to really focus on your own stability right now. That's what's required. I feel like, some of you have been so focused on your connections, or like on your people, what they're doing when they're coming back, when they're communicating, that you have been neglecting, your own prosperity. You've been neglecting your finances, the things that you can create in your lives. And I'm picking up that some of you are really creative, and this is the time for you to put that creativity into action and to do something about it, or to do something with it, I should say. Because you have projects that, are waiting for you guys to pick them up and to, and to grow them. And yeah, your people, as always, they're being very nostalgic right now. They're very much in their feelings. They want to come in with this cup, but, they are in this page energy. So I feel like still a little bit immature in their approach, to love. They still have things to learn when it comes to, like how to love someone, or, how to appreciate someone, how to value them, how to communicate, with someone, and like how to open up and treat them with fairness and treat them with compassion. So they have some work to do. They still have a bit of learning to do, but I am seeing that with this page of cups here, that they are starting to surrender to their emotions. They can't run away from this connection, and that's what they are realizing the more that you guys step away. And I am picking up that most of you are in separation, and if some of you are talking to your people, I don't feel like it's very consistent. So yeah, they're starting to, realize that they want to offer you this love and they want to share feelings, but they're not ready yet. And I know you guys are sick and tired hearing, oh, they're not ready, or they're in their heads, or they're planning, and it's like, how long is this person going to be planning for? Don't they know that this life is, limited? It kind of ends. I don't know, it's like 80 years, 100 years nowadays, whatever it is, if we get lucky. Oh, yeah. I knew this was going to come out. Some of them are trying to, make a decision about you that is their true love, and about, another person in their lives, or it might not be a person, whatever this lovers represents in their lives. It might be, as I said, the family, the mum, the brothers, sisters, friends, whatever it is. They're trying to make a decision. It's like, what do I do? Do I choose this person? Do I choose my current situation? Which one is a priority for me right now? Which one is it that I need in my life and I want in my life as well? And they're starting to realize that, they do have unconditional love for you. And they're starting to realize that, you are worth, like, this connection is worth the wait. And they're realizing that you are them. Basically, you are a part of themselves, and when they see you, they recognize themselves. They don't do that, they don't experience that with other people. They don't even experience that with their families that, are supposed to be their family, people that they should resonate with or relate to. Therefore, like all this indecision and all these feelings, what it has made them do is just, retreat and keep searching, searching for the truth, searching for the meaning in their lives, and searching for the meaning in their connection with you, as well as, in their other connections that they have in their lives too. So some of them are retreating, they're going back into this hermit mode. I'm still feeling that people need to be alone here. you know, you need to be alone right now, and your people need to be alone as well. There is a lot of exhaustion. You know, this has been a tough year for quite a few of you. In your life in general, I'm feeling, and in your connections, you know, there's been a lot of back and forth, like a lot of tower moments, triggers, you know, challenges, lessons, so many things. And everyone is just feeling like, you know, most people are feeling like this hermit right now. They want to retreat, you know, they want to just be embraced by their souls, and, you know, just step away from everything, from people, from, you know, situations, from their works, from responsibilities, from everything. Yeah, and, you know, they need to retreat though, because they have this soul searching that, you know, they're asked to do right now. And I am feeling like a lot of them will become more illuminated once they come out of, you know, this hermit state that they're in right now. They're going to be illuminated about what step to take and about what to do next. And, you know, with the Lovers here, I am feeling like some of you guys are starting to see more and more that, or not see, but feel more and more that you have shared past lives with this person, and your people are feeling it too. They're starting to be more open to this idea of, you know, like past lives and reincarnation and soul connections and whatnot. And, you know, once they come out of that hermit mode, what I see is the Magician. They will try to make changes. They will try to manifest something new in their lives. You know, they will try to create you know, their dreams. Or not create, they will try to manifest their dreams. And I'm seeing, you know, they will come with an offer for some of you, because their finances are going to be picking up. And as I said, you know, some of them will come up with some good business ideas, or they will be receiving, you know, some new work opportunities, work offers, and they will have more stability to give you. And I feel like some of them are holding back because, I don't know, they're codependent to someone else. They don't have their own income, or, you know, their own source of income, so they have to depend on other people. And yeah, so this connection is, you know, protected and is divinely guided as always. So you guys, you know, don't doubt that. And what did I say earlier? So they're saying, you know, when I look into your eyes, I see myself. So a lot of them are seeing themselves in you. And, you know, these journeys require patience. Of course, they're not for the faint-hearted, as I normally, you know, mention. And they know that you guys have shared past lives. What did I say? So, yeah, these are soul connections. You know, some of you have that past life, that history. And, yeah, as I said, you know, I feel like through the spiritual awakening, they're seeing the truth in that more and more. And they're starting to realize that some people in their lives, you know, don't serve them anymore, and some people in their lives don't reflect, you know, where they are at internally, and they don't reflect, you know, the thoughts that they have, or they don't align with them, is what I am wanting to say here. So yeah, there will be changes, you know. Once again, the world is here, which indicates to me that some things are ending, and the world is, you know, next to death, to the death card. So oh, yeah. See, they're gonna be bold and make the first move. What did I say? Some of your people are coming back, honestly. They are coming back for you. And they're coming back, you know, with good intentions and with a good solid offer there. So, yeah. But, you know, it might not be tomorrow. It might be in a month. It might be in 2 months. Yeah, time really, we can't really, you know, define or determine time, to be honest. And yeah, see, prosperity lies ahead for a lot of you. What was I saying before? You guys have to focus on your own work right now, on your finances. And there will be prosperity, you know, in these connections, is what I'm feeling for both, you know, the watcher, whoever is watching this video, and the person that you are inquiring about. I am, you know, seeing some really good opportunities here, and opportunities to make changes. And yeah, you know, the universe is stepping in with this connection. So you guys, if you're going through a difficult time, you know, if you're being triggered right now, just take a step back. Don't react to anything, you know. Don't try to overanalyze things. Don't try to, you know, play things in your head again and again. Just take a step back, You know, I don't know, drink your tea, take a bubble bath, whatever it is that relaxes you, and, you know, just go with the flow and know that there is prosperity awaiting you. You know, there are resolutions, there will be a resolution to the conflict that you're experiencing. And I know that life can get tough sometimes, you guys, but you know, we shouldn't forget that we have been given this journey for a reason, all right? So we have to commit to that and commit to ourselves first of all before we can commit to anything else in our lives. You know, commit to making yourself happy, you know, seeing yourself healthy, do good things for yourself, don't punish yourselves, you know. And sometimes you might be like, oh no, I love myself, but then I don't know, you go ahead and, you know, you don't look after your body, or, you know, you do things that are really draining your energy. So just keep self-reflecting, you guys, and reflect on, you know, what's important in your lives. And if you have been feeling, you know, this if you have been getting this itchy feeling to do something different, then do it. I really feel that this is the time for a lot of people to step out of their comfort zones and, you know, to basically take that leap of faith, you know, to the other side that is waiting for them and has, you know, good things. Anyway, yeah, if you guys want to connect with me, as I said, the information will be down below. You can find me on Instagram. I have an Instagram account now, and I do free readings there and whatnot. So yeah, let me know if you guys want a free reading from me in the comments, as I said earlier, and I would love to hear from all of you. Thank you so much for being here, like always, and I'll see you next time.